team, how's it going? I realized that I did not film an intro for this next day of me playing. I was like so tired on this day. I was honestly just focused more on getting the little side quest done and just like tidying things up before the very end of the game.
You will have new subjects in recompense, whatever you wish.
Rook's Necromancer. An excellent subject to test how long one could go back and forth between life and death.
Don't listen to her, dearest. It won't come to that.
If they touch you, death will be the least of their problems.
We'll practice form next.
You look settled. You like it here? Good. The wetlands aren't fully healed.
But these flowers, they made it back.
Yeah. Pushing back the blight? It's possible.
There were flowers at Lucanus's villa. He might appreciate these. I could always give him the tour.
I'm so glad we saw this. I can't wait to tell Tosh they like Lavendel.
You're a spirit. Despair was here before.
Light glimmers the surface. Flowers break through snow. Hope unexpected. I am such.
Is despair gone?
No, but nor was I forever.
You found your anger. Red, but real. And now with you again.
Forgive Compassion if she caused offense.
Oh, I knew a spirit like her in the Inquisition. Cole. Are all spirits of compassion like, I don't know, friendly Mabari?
Spirits of compassion are kind and free with their experiences.
I wish I had a big hat.
But at some point, I just kind of switched gears and decided to do the rest of the Treviso quest and finish out that, storyline. But I was like 1 a.m. and I just did not remember to bring you guys into what I was doing. So today we'll just be finishing up that storyline. It's so unbelievably sad. I'm still so sad watching all this footage back. I hate it. I hate it here. But just tidying things up and getting ready for the very end of the game. But yeah, let's get into it.
Rook stopped the Arlathan. Took down their comic maker. She did your job for you. She's a hero.
Just a meddling busybody. Where was Rook when the dragon attacked our city?
I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Antam from taking over.
Jacobus?
I'm fine. But I'm not going to be a part of this.
Well, now that that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antam and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows why the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the Butcher and privileged information on the gods.
A chance to find your gods and to free the city. A prize for both our causes.
Both are important. Strong with the crows, strong against the gods.
Someone else seems to think so. The contact knows the city and the Antam.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
People in this city continue to sicken and die. Do you not have other more pressing matters to attend to?
So where are we meeting?
Near the field hospital, where the market used to be.
And they ask for me, not you or Viago.
Even with what happened to Treviso, your fight against the gods is spoken of by many. You have respect, and no small admiration.
From who, though? That's the question.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
If we can remove the Butcher and weaken the Antam, then perhaps Treviso can start to heal from the Blight. With luck, this informant is our key to that. Find them, Rook. Hear what they have to say.
Yeah, ma'am.
Our informant is near the field hospital, Rook.
They said you'd know them on sight.
Remember, there are injured people there. Don't damage anything.
Rook, we have news about the Antam's experiments with Gatlock.
What's happening?
They're working with Venatori to set off these new and improved explosives across the city.
The Antam will claim it was to scare away Darkspawn, while they destroy areas loyal to the Crows.
Our agents cannot be everywhere. I will mark several locations where they store this Gatlock. Destroy it discreetly.
Okay. Okay.
Unknown contact. This is a trap.
We're fighting gods with the crows. I'm curious who would try to trap us. If our informant actually knows where Elganon and Gillinane are performing their next ritual, it's worth the risk. There's the experimental Gatlock. Looks like the Venatori and Arlathan are guarding it, but they haven't set it up to explode yet.
Let us make sure they never get the chance.
One of the crows!
The last you will ever see.
Keep them away from the major Gatlock. It's not settled.
Say the word.
We need to get rid of the rest of this Gatlock. That's all the Gatlock here. On to the next spot. Okay, just one more pile of Gatlock to deal with.
Maybe we can get to it before these idiots blow up half the city.
Yeah, idiots.
There's that last cache of Gatlock. And the Arlathan and Venatori are on alert.
Don't let them get close to the Gatlock! Maybe if you did, this wouldn't be your last batch!
There. We've gotten rid of the last of this new Gatlock.
I almost thought those Antam and Venatori would turn on each other.
They weren't too satisfied with this enchanted Gatlock either.
They won't be making another batch anytime soon. Treviso may be blighted, but no one's burning down any part of it.
And the Antam have been reminded that the crows have ears everywhere.
Alright. Go see this big head.
Rook, I presume.
The Butcher!
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please. So tense. I promise, I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to
He's
ambush someone.
so big. It's crazy.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered Antom flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation, but not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it.
His
The
eyeballs
jewel
freak
of
me
Antiva.
out.
She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
You're a freak. Good, leave.
You have a strange way of showing your affection.
I conquered it. I didn't betray it. Not like the cattle born here. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You and the crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city.
But you stop.
Want a secret from me?
If you really do love this city, you'll tell me where the gods are holding their ritual.
The gods, they give strength.
It's an ENT
But all
about
they
that.
ask in return is everything.
TBA septum he's got.
I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city. So, you live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
Okay.
The Butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to the Blight?
Yes.
Finish them off! We need to go after the Butcher! So the Butcher wants us to prove we're worthy of saving Treviso. That's what's happening.
By turning himself into a monster.
Everyone's acting like normal, like the Butcher hasn't gone nuts.
Who would believe it?
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
Come. I wait among the drowned.
Honestly, life might be a good thing for us.
The gods gnawed my mind. I see what you need. Prove you deserve it.
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
My city. My Treviso. I will not abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
Interesting direction to take one of the villains of this game. I honestly would have liked to see more of it. I'm not gonna lie.
There's the Butcher. He's
It's
a reaver
bloaty.
and fighting his own Antom.
That thing's a monster. How could it tell us anything about the gods?
We have to hope he's still in there.
Yes. It's our friend. I'm just gonna let him take care of that. Would be helpful for me. He could just.
I see you, Rook, and I see the ritual. Match me! Fight me! Win this city!
Oh, kill your...
Nice work! Take him down! This is the power the gods give!
Butcher! Where is the ritual?
Behind you! I know ritual! You saved Jewel!
There's nothing left of him.
I see Tearstone Island! The ritual! Tearstone Island!
End it now. He's gone. And he named the ritual site Tearstone Island.
The butcher kept his word.
He got the death he wanted. Good trade, I guess. And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Eventually.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation.
Oh my god,
The gods
bro.
are at Tearstone Island. Isn't
stand
that what
them.
you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death?
Shush.
So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it. What's left of it, anyways.
Of course.
The Butcher did warn us about a traitor. Didn't get a chance to name them, though. Thanks for confirming that for us, Evenchi.
Given how much that man talked, I'm shocked he actually kept his mouth shut.
You sold Treviso
Okay.
out to the Antom.
I did what I did to help this city, to save it, to keep my people from being slaughtered like cattle by the Antom. And you let us suffer and sicken in favor of Minrathos.
Fair enough.
I gave up the crows, you gave up the whole city.
Fair enough.
Treviso is dying, Rook, and its killer wears your face.
You weakened Treviso long before that blighted dragon attacked Governor. What if Treviso's people could have fought back? Could have rallied to the city's defense? But the Antom kept them weak, let them die. That happened because of a choice you made. I live with the consequences of my decisions. Can you say the same?
You live with nothing, Rook. You have the luxury of distraction, of defining all your actions by the greater good. So take your team to Tearstone Island. Face Elgarnon and Gillinane, strike them down. Or don't. Either way, Treviso is dying. But it's still mine. Leave its funerary rites to one who cared enough about this city to make themselves its villain.
Damn, that's actually better. That's a way better speech. With Treviso Blighted. I feel like they have a much more, they have a better reason.
It makes sense now.
For it all.
Every decision they made shows it.
The governor betrayed us all. And for what? A city that is sick, and whose recovery will be measured in years.
I take it you heard? The Butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the Antom fell in line?
Whatever the Antom are looking for, Evenchi's giving it to them.
The Blight changes things. Even the Antom fear it. The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
If only we'd figured out it was Evenchi before all this started.
I wish the same. But regret does neither of us good.
And that's a fact.
We knew someone had delivered Treviso to the Butcher. You brought us their name.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The Butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Evenchi all along. They think they have the power in the Antom, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Evenchi will be hiding, so we will hound their Antom and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
We'll stop Evenchi.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Evenchi confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgar'nan and Gillenane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Evenchi.
If you truly want to help Treviso recover from the Blight, help us deal with the governor.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
You guys got it. I owe you one.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
Interesting. Very interesting. I don't. Why? When the hell is he gonna become a hero of the Veilguard? Damn, it's taking forever.
Up for a trip to the Cobbled Swan?
Why? What's happening?
Nothing that I know of. With Aelia taken care of, I thought we'd check in. Maybe enjoy the Swan for once?
Is what's her name gonna be singing? Cause I'm trying to catch another show.
Tearstone Island. That's where Elgar'nan and Gillenane will perform their ritual.
With an eclipse, those two can finish their dagger, then tear open the Fade. After that, we've witnessed the horrors Gillenane creates with even a trickle of the Blight. What happens with a flood?
Next eclipse is a month away. That's not a lot of time.
Getting past the Antam Navy won't be easy. They'll be on high alert.
We'd need our own fleet to get past them, which we don't have.
If anyone can find a way around that fleet, it's us. Everything seems impossible at the beginning. Just fight one battle at a time. Varric told me that.
Damn right, kid.
Again, another like you told me that, Varric.
Something that floats.
The Antam fleet may not spot us, but the gods
It
see
just-
much farther.
Worse.
I just
They know about us
on a second
specifically.
playthrough,
They'll be
it just Varric's whole situation is just it's so contrived, you know. It just doesn't have the same or good effect. It's just whatever. Anyway,
Let's make sure there's too many distractions for them to spot us.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Harding, reach out to our allies. Wardens, veil jumpers, all of them. Tell them to be ready to start swinging. We start enough fires, make some noise, and the gods will look everywhere for us, except at their front door.
You've helped our allies, Rook. They're ready to return the favor.
hell yeah.
That takes care of the approach. But what about when we get there? We'll have two gods waiting. Who knows how many Antam? We'll need to be at our best. Question is, we there yet?
We are ready as we'll ever be.
I'll send off messages to our allies. They'll be ready.
For something like this, we'll need everyone we know. Would Morrigan help? Could Morrigan help?
The world's ending. That's when Morrigan does her best work.
Great. Tell Morrigan the plan. See if the Inquisitor's willing to help us. I know she's busy leading the fight in the south, but she knows this blight won't end until the gods are dead. We're ready as we'll ever be. We need to make our move soon.
I agree.
Get some rest, and be ready.
Spite will not stop demanding revenge for Treviso. Is there any more we can do?
Yes. Yes, there is. And as a matter of fact, we can go do it right now. Come on.
It worked. The crows have harried the Antam, and Evenchi is revealed. But I did not think this is what they planned.
It is bold. and it will doom us all. Rook, good. We have discovered what Evenchi is planning for Treviso. When you fought the comic master in the garrison, you mentioned a note you found that said some comic had gone missing.
We have discovered who stole it.
Evenchi.
The governor intends to release it all around the city to pacify violent seditionists.
They called us reckless, and now... Now Evenchi will ruin the minds of thousands in this city to have their peace and order.
Destroying your own people's minds. How could Evenchi do this?
By telling themselves there is nothing else to be done.
After the dragon attack, and then the blight... The governor is a coward who has given up on Treviso.
Better to poison the last of it themselves than let anyone else solve these things.
It is finally time to strike. Go to the garrison and prevent Evenchi from releasing the comic.
Once you are there, Thea and I will lead the Crows against the rest of Evenchi's forces in the city.
Okay. Understood.
There is something else. Jacobus stormed off earlier. He did not look well.
Look out for him, would you?
Of course. We'll head to the garrison.
Am I gonna cry? You guys...
Do you think Evenchi would target the field hospital?
I would not put anything past them now.
There's the garrison. On to the garrison and the governor. The courtyard looks empty.
Thought the governor would have Anton guarding the place.
Evenchi must be... We clear the garrison this time. Evenchi's got to know there's no way out for a traitor.
Look! Intruders! Calm them down! We can escape across the roofs!
Understood.
The garrison has fallen to darkspawn!
That explains why Evenchi's Anton were trying to run.
Okay, well, y'all just do your thing. Let me know when you're done.
Evenchi's blighted.
Evenchi! Traitor!
Wait! Jacobus!
You think I want to use the Kunari's damn comic on my own people, Rook? Get rid of the word that says in Treviso. And then let us re-establish for
I'm gonna cry, you guys. Are you serious? This is horrible. He was just a baby.
Poisoning it?
It's all yours.
Watch out! Behind you!
Look right!
I'm ready to go again. Move! Move!
What's behind you?
Treviso. 1, 3.
Okay, now for Veilguard.
I will see you dead if it's the last thing I do before the Blight takes me!
I'm so sad by your goals, you guys.
Air's bad. Careful.
Wait! Are these Anton real?
I see the comic is working. Fight all you want. It won't end any differently. Go! There you go. Why don't you die? Why don't you give up?
There you go. Knock him down.
Ready, Rook.
I'm there.
If that damned dark spawn at the gates hadn't scratched me, blighted me, if you hadn't interfered,
it wouldn't have made a difference.
Neither will my death. My comic could have helped stabilize the city. But it's still blighted, dying. Nothing can save Treviso now.
The crows, the citizens helping each other through the dragon and the blight, they're already taking care of each other.
It won't last.
I think it can. And so do the crows. You say you did all this for Treviso, eventually, to protect it. But you never really believed in it.
What would you know about the city I love?
I'm gonna cry about Yakuba's bro. He was the one that blighted the mayor. But cry. I hate this. Chance of Yakuba's dying is really fucking terrible.
If Rook hadn't stopped the governor in time.
None of that. It is time to celebrate a victory.
No, I don't want to.
Rook, I should have wine. We should toast you.
Veilguard is dead. The comic is being disposed of. All thanks to you.
The garrison's a mess.
Details.
The Antam remain, though with Veilguard gone, I think we will be able to persuade them to move on in the coming months.
People are being moved to safer areas outside the Blight. Crows have time now to patrol for Darkspawn.
It will take years, but we can plan for Treviso's future now that it has one.
Treviso would have fallen long ago if it really didn't have a chance.
I'm not so sure. A city is only as healthy as those who care for it.
You never gave up, Rook. We will repay that in full. But life is so dull if all we talk about are responsibilities. It is time to celebrate.
For our victory.
For Treviso's freedom.
For the crows.
What an excellent idea. Viago, dear, you mentioned something about getting us drinks?
I think we've done what we can for Treviso. We've shown everyone you can stand against the Antam and the Blight.
I'm so sad about Jacobus, and I'm upset that nobody else is talking about it. Especially knowing, like, the other route he can go when it's not blighted. He can create the whole other house for all the little ones who don't have anywhere else to be. It's horrible. I'm so sad.
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
It's hard. At least I got to talk to him at the end. The real him.
That's something. But I'm sure it still hurts. If anything happened to Hassan.
Cherish him while you can.
That's the truth.
Lucanis.
He looks just like me. Spite, I mean, when he manifests.
That makes sense, doesn't it? What's on your mind?
I've been thinking. Treviso is as safe as we can make it. So, when my contract to you is fulfilled, Spite and I will go our separate ways. Literally, I'm going to seek out a way to separate us, wherever that takes me.
A lot of people have tried to cure possession. Sometimes, if they can kill the demon in the Fade...
That's what I've heard too, but there's no guarantee of success, especially given our situation.
Because you and Spite were forced together?
And because I pay my debts, even to him.
And what about the other person in this equation? How does he feel about this?
He dreams of freedom. I've shared those dreams. He never chose this, Rook. Something must change.
You sound like you still got some doubts.
Being possessed. It's not like separating oil and water. Each element permanently infuses the other. Spite wears my face, uses my skills. I know I've grown stronger. So, say I cast out Spite with all he's learned from me. What then? What if I free myself, but unleash a true demon of Virantium?
A demon who's worked in a team, saved people, and made friends.
He'd lose them if I cast him out.
You keep saying that. Like you'd miss him?
He's been part of me. He'd be alone.
Spite will only be alone if he chooses to be. But you can't control that. All you can do is trust that you're making the right call. For both of you.
I know. But from someone else, it's easier to believe. And it's easier to see a future I can live with when this is done. To strike hardest, one must aim beyond the target. Let's end it, Rook. You and I and Spite, and all the fury we can muster.
I hate that ending. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Finally. Good God, that took forever. This is random. It's weird that it comes so late when it has to do with your choice for Eladio. But whatever. Hell yeah, baby. Put that on. What you got? What you got, cutie pie? I like this armor for him. With the little feathers. Oh my god, he looks good in this one. Wait, I like this. I like that one. I mean, I still like his other. This one's definitely still my favorite, but he looks so hot in that one. This is nice though. I like this one. I like it better than the other ending. The other pathway one. That's sick. That looks good. Yeah, I don't know if I like that ending for him in Spite. It's just such a big what if, you know? Like, if you can separate each other successfully and, like, go your separate ways. Like, there are so few instances in the world state that is possible. I don't know. Interesting, but it does seem like the more logical solution, though, other than him, like, making peace with Spite and, like, allowing him to, like, stay in his body forever. Because that, I don't know, that also doesn't seem like the most, seems like a lose-lose situation either way. I don't know. I'll have to think about it a little bit more. Interesting. Very interesting. Anyway. Finally, that's done though. Jesus.
Was this your ultimate goal? All that death and destruction in order to rule the capital?
It would have been magnificent. Navarra, bowing to a leader who'd make use of its greatest works.
Your enormous bone construct would have destroyed half of Navarra City.
Well, there would have to have been some rebuilding before progress could begin.
Rook, I don't suppose you know someone who can take 10 high-quality broken mage staffs off my hands?
Broken?
Yeah, the guy who brought them in, he's new.
Hey, are you playing tonight?
Zeta, how are you?
Better with Aelia out of the picture. You know, my last show had a good crowd, in a good mood. Haven't seen that in a while.
Zeta, I'm your biggest fan. Please.
Thought the cart was done when the Venatori grabbed me. You did a good job polishing her up.
I was happy to help. Besides, Nev might starve without your cart.
Yeah, well, free fish next time. You too, Gallus.
Sure, Hal. Rana, I've got someone for you to meet.
Right. I'm almost finished here.
Good reading? And here I thought you'd be working our cases.
I got a tip on a red lyrium smuggler who leaves coded messages in the paper. I placed a coded ad pretending to be a buyer. If the smuggler took the bait, I'll know where he's trading the goods.
Oh, it's a sweet little ending.
Secret codes? Amazing. What else is in there? Gossip, scandal?
It's like you've read it already.
There's a puff piece about a cat.
Was it involved in a scandal?
Maybe.
Okay. What are we after?
We're looking for the phrase Virantium Brandy.
Got it.
Hold on. What's this? Nev Gallus and Rana Savas, investigators?
Right. That. I may have paid for another small advertisement.
You what?
If we want to help people, they need an easier way to find us. It's approachable.
I regret this already.
That's brilliant. Maybe we should advertise.
Slow down. We haven't seen if this one works out.
There. Virantium Brandy. I know where to stop the red lyrium deal. This one, anyway.
Good catch. You might work out after all. Still, I'd prefer you have backup when you need it. And if I'm not around... Rana, meet the Viper. I put in a word for you.
The Viper? You're real? Wait, a word? For what?
Come. It's time you met the Shadow Dragons.
Oh, that's sweet.
Are you Nev Gallus?
Where did... How did you...
I saw your advertisement. I need your help.
Then you're in the right place.
Look at you, Docktown's hero.
Isn't that wholesome? I blame you. Have a seat. I'm guessing you've got a story.
It's very cutesy ending. I mean, it's nice, but... Yay, Nev, we did it! What's her say? Named Investigator, Presh, so cute. TBH, I still don't know if I fully processed my feelings on Lucanus's ending in the Blighted Treviso versus Nev's endings, you know, with Rana and that whole path. I definitely need to think about it more because I do want to talk about it with y'all, but a problem for another day. But yeah, we're really getting to the end here, and I'm really excited to share, you know, the last of my second playthrough with you guys. It really was so much fun, and I just adore this game. But yeah, we've just got a couple more things to do, and we'll be wrapping up. But thanks so much for joining, you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!